Formula 1 teams may have largely solved the porpoising problems that were so noticeable at the start of the 2022 season, but that does not mean the saga has come to an end. Over the French Grand Prix weekend at Paul Ricard, it emerged that big divides have grown in the paddock over the FIA's planned technical changes for 2023 as it tries to stamp out porpoising once and for all. The issue hasn't gone away though, and ahead of the French Grand Prix, the FIA issued a statement confirming its plan to change the technical regulations for next year. The FIA wants to mandate a 25mm raise of the floor edges and also raise the underfloor diffuser throat on the cars. The technical regulation states that the FIA can make any changes it deems necessary based on safety grounds without the approval of the teams, meaning this could be pushed through without their say-so. But it is a big technical change, particularly at a time when teams are already well in the process of designing their cars for 2023, so understandably, it hasn't gone down particularly well with some teams. At least 5 teams are understood to be considering challenging the FIA's claim that porpoising is a safety issue, and this includes Red Bull and Ferrari. While both teams have had some bouncing issues this year, both quickly got it under control and have managed to still perform at a high level. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner was outspoken about the matter in France, saying the push to change the rules was down to the lobbying that would help, quote, a certain team. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realise that he means Mercedes, the team worst hit by the bouncing. Mercedes knocked back that suggestion, stressing it had zero idea whether the regulation changes that have been proposed would actually suit its car design. Toto Wolff said he thought that Horner was bored at the front and that it was just posturing, with the only opinion that really mattered about porpoising belonging to the drivers. The tricky point here is that when the FIA says it can make changes on safety grounds, there isn't actually a definition of what constitutes a safety issue. Horner pointed out after the race in France that bouncing does not seem to have been a problem for anyone at the last couple of races, and warned the FIA should not overreact to something that might be solved through natural car design convergence in 2023. He also said he would dispute it being a safety problem and that it was an easy card to stand behind, calling it a safety matter. So, where do things go from here? There are regular technical advisory committee meetings that involve the FIA, F1 and all of the teams, where the matter is set to be debated back and forth. One senior team figure told Autosport these meetings tended to be quite opportunistic, indicating the push from teams to try and do things that might work out for their own advantage. In these meetings, the teams will discuss the matter further, and it is thought that some may seek a compromise in the proposed changes for next year. This could include reducing the planned raise of 25mm on the floor edges, meaning there is less of a dramatic change in the car designs. But so long as the safety issue is what the FIA clings onto, it might be hard to agree to any compromise, and the lack of definition of what a safety matter is could allow for it to be pushed through anyway. Should the problem re-emerge in Hungary this weekend, it could well give strength to their argument. Or, alternatively, another bounce-free race may support the theory that it is no longer a safety issue. Whatever the outcome, teams are eager for there to be a quick resolution. The 2022 season may be raging on, yet there is already a push of resource going towards next year's cars, meaning the latest point they can ideally find out about this rule change would be before the summer shutdown in a couple of weeks' time. 25mm may not sound like very much, but it is set to define F1's latest political struggle.